Hello, Bill Molyneux here, and I'm in Lancaster County, Virginia, with none other than Goober the Traveling Bear. And we found a roadside marker. 69 slaves escaped to freedom. J109 roadside marker. About 2,400 enslaved African Americans in Virginia escaped to the British during the War of 1812. Encouraged in part by a proclamation issued on the 2nd of April 1814, offering them freedom and resettlement in His Majesty's colonies. 3 enslaved men from Cortonman, a plantation 2 miles west of here, fled on April 18, 1814. Several days later, they guided British barges back to carry off friends and relatives, including 46 children, the largest group of slaves to leave the Chesapeake Bay area plantation during the war. Some settled in Nova Scotia and Trinidad. British reparations later compensated some of the owners for departed slaves. In 1828, those from Cordoman. Now, I don't really think they should have been compensated, but very nice story, good history here. And, American history has the good and the bad and the ugly. And Goober the Traveling Bear and I stopped to try to show those stories. And we're standing on the side of the road. Goober and I say, stay safe, be kind, be courteous, and stop and visit a historical marker if you can do it safely. Thank you. Hello, Bill Molyneux here with none other than Goober the Traveling Bear. And we found a really cool War of 1812 roadside marker here in Lancaster County, Virginia. Now this particular roadside marker has 2 stories, one on each side, which is unusual. Normally they have the same story on both sides. So, impressment of the Americans in British service and the violation of American ships were among the cause of America's War of 1812 with the British, which lasted until 1815. Beginning in 1813, Virginians suffered from a British naval blockade of the Chesapeake Bay and from British troops plundering the countryside by the bay and along the James and Rappahannock and Potomac rivers. The Virginia militia deflected a British attempt to take Norfolk in 1813 and engaged British forces throughout the war. By the end of the war, more than 2,000 enslaved African Americans in Virginia had gained their freedom aboard British ships. All right, we're going to pause our camera here, and we're going to get the other side of this War of 1812 sign. The capture of the Dauphin on April 3rd, 1813, one of the largest naval engagements in Virginia waters during the War of 1812, took place at the mouth of the Cordoman River. 105 British naval and marine forces under Lieutenant Polkinghorne managed to subdue 4 American privateers, Arab, Dauphin, Lynx, and Racer. The largest ship, the Dauphin, out of Baltimore, had 12 guns and 100 men, commanded by Captain W.J. Stafford. Stafford stubbornly refused to give up when the other ships were taken and defended his ship until he was severely wounded, and his ship was boarded, but it was finally captured. Well, I don't know much about this at all, so this is one of those great roadside markers, and I'm going to have to look up the Dauphin. All right, well, Goober and I say, stay safe, be kind, be courteous. And if you can visit a roadside marker without getting killed on the side of the road, please do so. Life is short. Stop and, instead of smelling the roses, read a historic sign. Thank you again. Don't forget to subscribe.